Hello traders, this is Rich from tradesight. This is a look at our market leading stocks for the coming session. This is going to be for Wednesday, July 16th, 2014. Uh, Coming into today, we had more downside indications than upside, and the market definitely made good on those. Today, we're getting a little lighter indication here. There's really not much on the buy side, but there's only a few things on the sell side, so we could easily head lower tomorrow, but at the same time, we don't have that real nice strong bias that you're looking for. A couple deviations to note. Amgen's got a volume deviation. We're probably going to get one in SanDisk, and SanDisk is actually flirting with a downside RPS, so that could be interesting going into earnings tomorrow. Tesla's pretty weak today, 3.5%, almost below the day's open, and Biogen is also having a really weak day. Well more than 2.5% below the day's open with the downside RPS condition. Moving on to the financials, there was some earnings data out today as we're in earnings season, and we're seeing some volume bumps associated with that. Bank of America, Citigroup, which reported, Goldman, which reported, JP Morgan, all reported they have got volume bumps. MasterCard, Morgan, and USB also have volume bumps as well. No open-close deviations, nor do we have any VWAP deviations on the day. And the signals are actually a little bit better to buy, net. The energy patch, CHK's got an open-close deviation. We've got a volume bump in PBR, and that one's sporting a contra candle today. Moving on to the generals, here's where we're not getting any guidance from the list. We're just kind of nowhere here. Johnson & Johnson's got a big volume bump after earnings. Dow Chemical has a contra candle on very light volume. Pfizer could be interesting. We've got a downside RPS and we've got a volume bump, so that definitely could be a player tomorrow. Moving on to the housing names, NVR's got a volume bump and a downside CPS. Transportations are very strong today in their mostly showing upside CPSs, and we've got a nice volume bump in CSX, and also going to wind up having one in Norfolk. As far as the commodities go, mostly downside CPSs. We're seeing a lot of weakness there. Gold's following through a little bit to the downside today, so that's pressuring them a pretty good deal. You can see there's quite a few open-close deviations and a couple of volume bumps. ACH and Silver Wheaton both have bumps to the downside. All right, folks, as always, thanks for listening. This has been Rich for tradesight.